Hi everyone, welcome to another Parenting to Lead video. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm going to talk about giving your child ownership. Now, I'm not talking about giving them ownership to your home necessarily. I don't give my kids ownership of my home, but ownership of their choices within clear boundaries. Okay, there's certain boundaries that have been established, and want my children to have ownership on the choices that they make. And what I do is I basically I'll let them know that, hey, look, this is the goal, this is the outcome, this is the aspiration that I would like to happen, and so make sure that happens. Not concerned how you do it or anything like that. Just make sure this is the outcome. And so I give them ownership of it. If it's an assignment or it's something, a task that I need to have them do, I don't tell them exactly how to do it. Okay, I want you to do this, and this is how you do it. Okay, my goal is basically to get to the outcome. Like, for example, one thing, and I started doing this many years ago, I knew that, the quickest way to get our children to take ownership of their choices is to give them opportunities to create choices. And you give them an assignment and an outcome, and then you say, get it done, okay? And so that's the outcome. So like, for example, there was a time when I used to tell my kids, okay, I'm going to drive them to school. Okay, so put your coat on, put your shoes on, go to the door, do this, and that. I learned that I'm saying, hey, look, we got to leave in 15 minutes. Okay, I will be in the living room or the dining room. When you're ready, meet me in the dining room. We're leaving in 15 minutes. And then I would give them ownership of getting ready. And now, like today, I took my son to school, and he's in high school, and I took him to high school, and I said, hey, look, I'm waiting in the car. We're leaving in a couple of minutes. I'll be in the car. Okay. And then I sit in the car, I put my podcast on, I start listening, and I truly, in my heart, trust that my son takes ownership of his stopping what he's doing, getting ready, doing what needs to be done to prepare for school and get to the car. And that's totally on him. I'm not making sure he's on time, he's there. I sit in the car, whether we get there to school on time or get there a little late. That's 100% up to him. I give him ownership of that choice. And so we want to do that. And I talk a lot about that and other action things that we can do to help our children, especially our strong-willed children, with my No BS instruction manual for parents. You want to save your relationship, especially with your strong-willed child, make sure you get this. It's 100% free, so if you want this, let me know. I'll just send that to you. But in here, I have 25 action steps that you can take. Now, there's a lot more, but I only put 25 in here. And these are what I call concepts, ideas, and principle. Like, for example, the idea I'm talking about today, just helping your child take ownership of their responsibilities and take ownership of goals, ownership of outcomes, and let them learn. Sometimes we parents and teachers want to let's say micromanage every step of what our child needs to do or our student needs to do to accomplish a goal. No. What we want to do is prepare them so that they can decide for themselves. My choices, this is the outcome, this is how I'm going to get it done. And of course, as leaders, guides, teachers, we will be ready to assist them if they so choose to ask for it, or we find that we see that they're getting into rough waters, then we, of course, at that moment, I always ask for permission. Hey, do you need my help? Let me know if you need any help. Okay, if they say no, then I let them mind their business and own their choices and learn their lessons. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. Of course, this series is a part of my No BS instructional manual for parents that have strong-willed children, but also for those of us that are living in a world where there are people that are strong-willed. These are ideas and concepts that we can implement. All right. So anyway, that's what I have for you today. See you next time. Have a great day. Bye.